Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. My name is Carissa. For those of you guys new here, this video is going to be for my twin flames here. I'm a divine counterpart. However you choose to resonate with this could be for you. So basically this is just going to be a very detailed update on the love reading, the ascension energies going on, and just seeing where the divine masculine and the divine feminine is at. So during, let's see, I had a bunch of like updated or not updated, like downloads here of energies. So first of all, one thing, I've gotten a bunch of uploads on the divine masculine energy. This could be you, or this could actually be your divine masculine here, okay? Good morning, guys. Thank you for being with me. Thank you. I love this sweater. It's so cute. It feels like a rug, but it's awesome. Hi, baby. What's up? Your drone, you can take it, but careful, okay?
But it's charged all the way.
Is it charged all the way?
Oh, it
is. Good job. All right.
Turn on.
Turn on?
Yeah.
Baby, I don't know. Oh.
Yeah.
You turn it on the remote. There you go. Okay.
Then put it
in the room. I love you. Close my door. Sorry, guys. I apologize. Hi, guys. Thank you. Sorry. 3-year-old wanted his drone. And my kids got drones for Christmas. All of them. So if you can only imagine what it's like laying down in my room thinking all my kids are in bed and then having a drone fly into my room here, it's quite frightening. Those things are really quiet, and they just sneak up on you. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of funny. It's interesting. Anyways, this got my twin flames here. Sorry about the interruption. So divine masculines here, whether you resonate as the divine masculine or not, that's up to you. That's not for me to decide. So what I've been seeing here is for those divine masculines that are still in karmic relationships, there's divine intervention going on. They're very much so struggling. They're not happy in the relationship at all. And they are being sent tower moment after tower moment after tower moment. So let me give an example here. We're gonna give more of an example than this. I can't help you right this second, baby.
not stay charged.
It's not charged? Okay, we'll charge it later.
Okay.
Thank you. Go enjoy your show. Go enjoy your show, baby. Hey, you want this?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright. Love you. Close my door. Leave it open? Okay, I gotta leave it open. I'm being surveillanced right now by my 3-year-old. Anyway, so divine masculines here, those in karmic relationships, they're being sent tower moment after tower moment. Okay, and basically anything that's keeping them in a situation that is no longer in alignment with their soul blueprint is going to be destroyed. So for example, if your divine masculine is staying in a relationship because of money security, the divine masculine is going to be losing their job. They're going to be losing finances, financial situations, homes, things of that sort here. They're going to come crashing down one by one. And let's see, there's a lot of past life karmic issues surfacing here for the DMs. And because what's going on is like what the vision that they showed me here was literally a divine masculine sitting in a house that was on fire. And I said this to a client the other day here because I've had this download for a while. I've been planning on doing this reading for a while. I just haven't done it. But they showed me this divine masculine here sitting in a house that was on fire. And a firefighter came and was like, come on, let's go. And this firefighter representing the opportunity that the divine masculine has to get out of this situation. And the divine masculine, I was receiving a call. The divine masculine is literally like, no, we're good. I'm going to stay in this situation. This is just kind of my life now. So it's like they're settling for less at this point in time is what I'm picking up here. It's like they're just, I don't know. It's like they've almost given up. I mean, if your house is on fire, you know that it's bringing you down. But they're absolutely refusing to kind of move out of that situation. And so for the ones that are in that situation, because that's not for all of them here, they're going to be sent tower moment after tower moment after tower moment until everything that they were hanging onto and the reason that they were staying in that situation is absolutely destroyed. So if they're staying in that situation because of children, for example here, and it's a toxic relationship as is, there's going to be issues. Their karmic is going to end up trying to fight for full custody in court, like things of that sort here, and they're going to end up losing because that's their karma. So basically what I've been seeing is like their karmic is giving them past life karma at this point in time. That is for those that are really stuck in a situation, okay? It's not toxic, it's just empty. Oh, I'm sorry, that's actually it is toxic. I'm sorry, empty is toxic because there's nothing there fulfilling you. And so that's toxic. It's toxic to stay in something stagnant like that. And it's not good here. It's kind of like knowing that red dye kills your intestines and is not good for you, and you continuing to eat it because you just are like, well, I mean, it doesn't hurt me to eat one piece of candy with red dye in it. Yeah, but then you've done that for the past 20 years of your life. That's toxic. It's killing you slowly, but on the surface things look fine. And so technically empty, toxic, it's the same thing here. How do you walk away? So by accepting through unconditional love, keep in mind, you guys, before I go ahead and start this reading here, and I apologize for talking so long, I do have cards pulled already. Not tarot cards, we all know I do that live, but the oracle cards. The thing about a twin flame union is it's about going into union with your higher self. And so when one of the twins are struggling with that and the other one is ascending, that twin is not in union with their higher self, so they cannot go into a physical union with you. And oftentimes, they are not meant to necessarily be in union this lifetime. You were just meant to meet, and that was part of your spiritual contract to kind of like awaken each other. So it's really important to make sure that you're not seeking union in an unhealthy, codependent way. Is your union manifesting codependently? Are you codependent? Like, oh my gosh, I'm nothing without my divine masculine, and we have this whole life path where we're meant to be very rich and wealthy and powerful couple together. Because if you're codependent on that expectation, it's not going to manifest that way. And what's actually being triggered within you and what the universe is actually showing you is that you have a codependency issue within you that you still need to heal through yourself. Last night on Patreon, we did a very deep, it was like a 1 hour talk of inner child healing and how to heal that inner child. Codependency can manifest in a multitude of ways. So it's very important to understand how your codependency is manifesting. When I say codependency, a lot of people think like, oh, I'm not codependent on anybody else's finances. I got that, So it's kind of just like a lot of denial or blame game. Also, oh, my divine masculine or divine feminine didn't ascend here, and that's why we're not in union. You can't blame the other person. They are doing their best. There's a lot of karmic interruption, and there's a lot that goes into this, okay? This path is not easy here, and it's about the 3 C's. It is about consciousness, compassion, and consistency. And so for others of the divine masculines here, because there was 2 different stories, so I'm not sure which one is going to manifest within the tarot reading today, but I just wanted to put out all these downloads. They are absolutely trying to separate themselves from this karmic connection at this time right now. And when I say karmic connection, it's any sort of karmic. It doesn't matter if they're single. They're still dealing with, these side people that are karmic interferences. It could be their family, it could be friends, things of that sort. Anything that could be karmic, anything that has a divine lesson involved that will help their soul evolve and ascend, so they can transcend their own limiting belief system. Now, for the divine feminine here, the majority of you guys, and it really manifested in the cards here, so I know that this is going to really put this out here for you. Most of you divine feminine here have completely moved on. You're in the ascension phase. You're in union with your higher self here, and you've started dating other people, started creating a healthy nest for yourself. A lot of you guys are focused on your soul purpose and your career path at this time right now. That wealth that maybe your divine masculine is looking for is manifesting in the divine feminine's life because she's on track and it's actually been taken. So it's kind of like the roles have reversed here is what I'm seeing, okay? So this, if you're not quite in that energy, divine feminine, of really having a lot of financial success, just continue on this ascension path, continue following your soul's purpose, and know that it is coming for you here. And like I said, it really manifested. It's like you guys have completely surrendered in this situation. Yes, there are things that individually divine feminines need to work on, just like divine masculines here, but more so what I've been seeing for the divine feminine is to call in protection for the divine masculine, because the divine masculines are trying to ascend, that really are trying to do their best here and align with their own divine path and their purpose. They're struggling here. A lot of them are feeling very alone right now, very empty right now, very abandoned, stuck. Like basically all these inner child wounds within the divine masculine are surfacing at this time here, and they kind of, what I picked up here was like you need to use law of attraction to really help your divine masculine, even if it's from a distance, okay? And if you're coming into the chat here and you're like, I don't even want my divine masculine back, stop fucking lying. You wouldn't be watching this reading, okay? Don't lie to yourself, don't lie to me. So, send that love and that energy their way. Help them, help protect them here. And help them through that ascension from a distance, okay? Keep your distance at this time, divine feminine. So is what I'm hearing and seeing. But visualize your masculine ascending. Visualize them breaking free of any blockages that are being sent their way, because we're going to start the divine masculine side right now. They do have a snake in their path, okay? First card here. So let's go ahead and go over these cards first. We've got Solitude for the divine masculine. This one came out in the reverse. They're having a hard time spending time alone. Their abandonment issues have been triggered in some form because they feel abandoned by their divine feminine. All right. So they really need to learn to be alone. They are realizing, okay, I'm actually codependent. I don't know how to be alone. I've been seeking external validation. I've been doing what other people want me to do here, and it's not making me happy. So they're really going within for answers right now, and they're processing everything. Like they're starting to realize, this is what I did wrong. This is why things manifested this way. This is how I was being selfish. This is what I could have done differently. And they're learning to take accountability in this situation. The intuition card came out for the divine masculines as well. However, it's in reverse. The reason it was in reverse is because these divine masculines have been so in masculine mode of taking action that they're struggling going into divine feminine mode. Masculine energy is where you take action. You're focused on 3D material possessions, things of that sort, anything 3D. Now, the divine feminine energy is where you focus on compassion. It's more so intuition. It's more so the heart space, whereas the divine masculine is the mind space. And so right now, they're struggling following their intuition. I turned it in the upright, though, for you masculines that are watching, because I do support you guys. And, I really hope that you guys come into alignment with your intuition and don't get distracted by your egoic mind, by, gossip, or any other ascension trap energies, because that is occurring and the ascension trap card did come out. So follow your inner compass and follow your heart at this time. Divine masculine, there's a lot of projection going on in your life at this point in time right now. It's unconscious denial of your own behavior onto others, okay? This is what I feel like you're becoming aware of, though, and this is what I feel like you guys need to use your intuition on and in regards to during this time. How have you been projecting? Like, oh, well, my divine feminine didn't wait for me, so I'm just not even going to do it. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to create the difference in my life. Or, my divine feminine is out there dating karmics. You know what I mean? Like, however it may be. Whatever may be going on within them. And so it's just basically bringing forth awareness. Step 1, being conscious, okay? And step 2, staying consistent with that. Step 3, making the choice. Step 4, being compassionate and tapping into that divine feminine energy. The last one, though, is the Phoenix Rising. So, as I said, this is all about divine intervention, and I really was excited that this came out for the Divine Masculine. For a lot of them, they're really going to be emerging from this catastrophe that they have been in, from this ascension trap that they have gone through cycles and repeating cycles in this ascension trap here. They're definitely going to be stronger, wiser, more powerful, and in their power. Oh wait, I forgot these cards. Sorry. So, let's see. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so interestingly enough, and I love when this happens, we've got the boat card for the Divine Masculine here, okay? They're moving on. They're closing out any sort of issues at this point in time right now. So it's really good. A lot of them are leaving these karmic relationships, these, think about like the mothers of these Divine Masculines who have been very much so in control, or these father figures, family, things of that sort here that I've been getting in the way, friends. They're definitely moving on from that, from the codependence to their validation. This was clarified with the boat. So we got the boat clarified with the boat here. So really confirming that a lot of them are trying to move forward here. Now, the next one here is keys on a ring, okay? They have a decision to make about their unconventional lifestyle right now. They're being strung along by people, friends, family, partners, whatever it may be here. A lot of them have addictions to like one night stands and being validated by others, and that was clarified by the bear. The bear can be kind of controlling. So what this tells me is they're trying to control the outcome. A lot of them have this mentality here where they're fixated on what they want to see. So even if something is not working, they're like, well, I'm the co-creator of my life. Right, but Divine Masculine, you are also have a divine plan in this lifetime here. You have a soul contract to fulfill. And so trying to be in control of it is, the exact opposite of what you're needing to do. It's more so surrendering the control. Now, for those of you guys, there's controlling energies around the Divine Masculine, okay? And they're confusing them with all of these different options. So take that as it resonates here. The next one, we've got healthy choices. Making healthy choices, self-love, self-care, and just genuinely being happier, being more stable in their emotions here. So this was a really good indicator that they are moving in the right direction, along with the boat, getting out of a controlling situation and really stabilizing their emotions. They are aware of the twin flame connection at this point in time. A lot of them have researched it, Googled it, and what I'm getting with this home card is like the divine feminine here has never left the masculine's heart space. Like no matter what this masculine does, it's like the more that the masculine tries to push away the feminine energy, the more that it manifests within the heart space, the stronger it gets. And then the last card here that we got was Girl with a Snake, okay? A lot of them that are in this is in regards to karmic relationships. They are in an empath and narcissist paradigm type of relationship here. They are being charmed and used. They need to learn to enable boundaries. So I'm going to go ahead and show that here. And this card was clarified by the mice. Mice are energy vampires, okay, essentially in the Lenormand deck. So if you look it up here, in fact, I've got the book. Let's see what it actually says here. Card 23. mice. Yeah, nibbling away slowly, diminishment, gradual loss, stress, debts, disease, poor condition, wearing away, wearing out, dirt, decay, infestation, insanitary, pilfering, anxieties at the edge of consciousness, undercutting, weight loss, dieting, disappointing, self-depreciation, memory loss, fatigue, decline, self-sabotage here. When it comes to people, it is an energy thief, a vampire, a pessimist, a money launderer, somebody that's just trying to take and take and take essentially here. So really confirming that empath narcissist paradigm that a lot of them are stuck in, okay? When it comes to work, it's a loss of money here, loss of workforce, loss of job. So really confirming that pre-download that I gave up where a lot of masculines are going to be losing money. They're going to be losing their jobs because the only reason they're staying in certain situations was for money. And so the universe is like, okay, fine, we'll take that away too. If that's what it requires to wake you up here, we'll take that away too. So this mice card says, mice gradually diminish things, implying a loss such as household items that wear out or maintenance required before the decline becomes serious. From bank charges on an overdraft that reduce your finances to self-sabotage of self-depreciation. When you leave a gap, mice take advantage. So it's like the masculine here have made themselves very vulnerable to being taken advantage of, okay? So they've come across this mountain essentially here. They compare it to the mountain card, which is an uphill battle here. And a lot of people, unless their lungs are conditioned, they're not going to be able to climb Mount Everest. So yeah, again, leaving themselves vulnerable because they weren't able to foresee that they were not conditioned for this situation. They were not prepared for it to take this turn. And so a lot of them are dealing with this denial that they were in the first place. And the truth is kind of surfacing to the light at this point in time here. So, let's see here. With the house came out here. So household poverty, an infested house, and a rundown property. So yeah, again, a lot of them could be losing their house. What did I tell you guys? And the pre-download here. Let's see. We've got the bear. Wealth erodes. So listen, they have like combinations just to kind of show you guys what I'm looking at because this is a new deck, so I did have it out here. But wealth erodes. So the mice with the bear here. It says wealthy roads, spending frenzy, and disappointing investments, being that karmic. Essentially, like things were great for the longest time with the people that they were around. And that's the thing though, the cycle ended. And when the cycle ends, everything at that point corrodes and really kind of, it falls apart. And because it's not supposed to be experienced anymore, that realm, that dimension, pretty much like no longer exists anymore. And only the masculine or the karmic feminine is keeping them stuck in that situation here. Okay, so yeah, again, really confirming that energy for the masculine here. Divine feminine, let's jump into your guys' energy. Okay, we have got adventure, travel, vacation, and new experiences. So divine feminines, I feel like you guys have really just like started doing things differently. You're no longer in this autopilot mode anymore. You're kind of like really being in a flow, allowing creative ideas to come into you, really just taking things day by day. And a lot of you guys are going to be going on vacation soon, planning certain experiences, going somewhere new. A lot of you guys could be moving as well here, any sort of new experience, and you are being encouraged to do so. Now they're showing me a passport here. So, if you have like this weird, like, inclination, like, oh my gosh, I need to go on a vacation, do it. It is very much so supported by the universe at this time, divine feminine, okay? That's not for everybody, I understand, but that's for somebody who is like, man, can I do this? Can I afford this? Absolutely. 2020 is not about hoarding the money. What comes around goes around, okay? Next, transmutation. Now, when I pulled this card here, it's inner and external changing of energies here. A lot of you guys have been transmuting energies around you here. This also has a lot to do with what I said about the divine masculine, about helping them transmute, helping them ascend, and really bringing forth, a stronger connection to their own higher self, which ironically you guys share. What a twin flame is a split soul, essentially, that has contracted into two physical flesh bodies so that they can learn things on a quicker basis. Okay, anyways, moving forward though, transmutation. Next one, empath. This is absorbing and feeling others' emotions. Now, if you guys have me on Facebook, you know damn well I have been experiencing this with all the fires and the koalas and the kangaroos and all these animals dying. I can start crying right now. It's like I just have been way too empathetic. I've been absorbing the collective energy. I recently went and did a deprivation tank here, and it was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. If you've never done a deprivation tank, I highly suggest it. It'll put you into something deeper. Like, it's not even a theta meditation at that point. It's just like you literally have out-of-body experiences in that deprivation tank, and it's absolutely just amazing. Anyways, that will really help you with these empath energies. Also, divine feminine, I feel like you're picking up on all of your masculine's energy. So if there are days where you're feeling very drained, that's because your masculine is feeling very stressed out. Okay, they're feeling very down about their life. They're feeling very alone and empty. And so it's very, very important to protect yourself, and at the same time as protecting yourself, transmute the energies. Okay, so whether this is the collective here that is kind of draining you, divine feminines, or if it is your masculine, or a combination of both, it is time to really focus on you. The last card that you guys got was trust. You guys have definitely been trusting, really surrendering your control in this situation. You're like, you know what, if it happens, it happens, and I'm going to be excited. And if it doesn't happen, I'm still going to love myself. I'm still going to ascend, and I'm still going to work my path. And that's what's important to me, and that's what's important to the divine here. And so it's a very beautiful, very empowering type of energy that I'm getting from this card here. There is like this, it's like, a lot of you guys, though, if you could see, there's a little missile here, and it's shooting into this color blue, right? You guys have definitely opened up your heart. You're feeling a little confident here. You're having this newfound vitality and hope, but you know that communication is coming. A lot of you guys know that communication is coming. That's a huge part of the trust as well. And it's like, if this person reaches out, I'm absolutely going to do it. So now when we look at the card this way, this is the divine masculine here manifesting as a shadow energy. So they're definitely transmuting through a lot of shadow energy at this time. So they may come in alignment here, okay? And if you could see the bird, I don't know if it'll focus there, but if you can see this bird, birds represent the astral realm, so they are being guided to actually communicate with you. A lot of them have throat chakra blockages here. They want to reach out, but they're not sure if you're going to be receptive, things of that sort, okay? Now moving forward here, we have got the ascending card, and I love that. I was very excited for that. So congratulations, divine feminines. You guys are definitely transcending obstacles. You're learning, you're expanding. There's a new phase, and you're actually preparing yourself for union here, whether it be with the divine masculine or union with your own higher self. This will manifest differently for every single individual depending on where you are at. This card was clarified by the Sith here. Card number 10, closing out a cycle here, really starting to manifest what you want. It's like if you had financial blockages, divine feminine, I got a lot of financial hits for you guys. If you originally had financial blockages, you're doing way better than the masculine at this point in time. As I said, roles have kind of reversed here. It's like you've stepped into your power, you're giving, you're able to manifest very rapidly. And normally the divine masculine up until this point has been the one that's been able to manifest rapidly. Because why? They're the divine masculine, so they take action here, where the feminine is more so an emotional, compassionate, loving, motherly type of energy. So divine feminine, what I'm also seeing here is part of this ascension here, to really reap what we sow, is this energy of tapping into our own divine masculine energies within us. So kind of like tapping out just a little bit of the divine feminine, or creating that balance, of course, but learning to tap into the divine masculine, and just really taking action to go towards your dreams, your wishes, your goals. Okay. Next card that we have here is, ooh, cool. All right, we've got the date card. Meeting somebody new, getting back out there, going on dates, things of that sort here. So like I said, a lot of you guys are definitely starting to date new people. And you're like, I'm not waiting around. I don't wait for nobodies. And, this was actually kind of divinely guided towards you. A lot of you guys are going to find different forms of love. I talk about this all the time, and I just want to share this one more time for those watching here. I was like this, chasing after this divine masculine, right? For the longest time here. And it was so toxic. This person was the most selfish person. Like, it was almost like I was trying to date my dad or something. It was really awful. So, I eventually I started to love myself, and all that energy that I tried to put into making a connection work and evolve, I put into myself. And by doing so, I met a soulmate counterpart here, and I had this epiphany the other day in the deprivation tank. I was like, my soulmate feels like a twin flame. Like, they have accessed the codes because they're on their own path of ascension, and maybe they are a divine masculine for somebody else, you know what I mean? So, but they, for whatever reason, I don't know, I don't talk to my partner about this too much here. He watches my videos, but yeah. Anyways, so just understand that these other energies that we come across can access the twin flame codes. These are 100% universal codes at these points, kind of like open to the public. Now, can a karmic access these codes? No. Basically, and that's why they try to copy you, divine feminine. Oh, I totally forgot about that download. Okay. We'll get there. We'll pull for the karmic too for you guys. How about that? So this one was actually clarified by the birds here. A lot of you guys are talking, birds represent talking, getting out there, communicating here. They also represent, being guided by your ancestors as well, okay? So that clarified the date card for the feminine there. Next, we've got the talking card, which is funny. And it says, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email. So this also really confirms the fact that the masculine really wants to reach out to the divine feminine, and the divine feminine knows it. They've already picked up on it. Basically, anything that the divine masculine has ever hidden, right? I'm going to do this here from the divine feminine here. They know. And that's why the divine masculine is so apprehensive, because they're like stirring in their mind right now. What does this divine feminine know? What don't they know, and what do they know? How do I approach it if they understand everything, if they know everything? How do I approach them here? How do I talk to them, okay? How do I tell them that I've been holding back and repressing emotions for them, and that I can't get them off my mind? How do I explain that to the divine feminine? Now, for some of you guys, this is just about the person that you're dating, and there is definitely love manifesting for you. Either way, you're very much so tapped into your heart space, divine feminine here, and that is manifesting very beautifully within your life, okay? Next card, or final card for the divine feminine, is the sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, force, honor, protection, and power. This is about you guys blooming and really truly stepping into your power here. This was clarified by the stork card. I didn't even look into that. Let's actually see what the stork card... I'm just not getting anything with it here. Some of you guys might be pregnant. I know the stork is pregnancy. Yeah, nesting, caring. A lot of you travel, so really confirming that travel card. Yeah, again here. And a blessing, seasonal... Let's see, when it comes to people, it's being a caretaker. So you're really focused on your motherly role here in this situation. And love, it's transformation here. It's switching partners as well, and evolving love. So, switching partners, I guess that could relate to dating. I'm not really sure what the hell that means. Like, unless you're swingers or you're like in some polyamorous relationship, which good for you. That's awesome. Whatever floats your boat, right? Well-being, though, is improvements, fertility treatment, and changes that encourage. So with the heart, it's about sympathetic care because the heart came out here, and affectionate, but vague, like not really showing that you have this affection towards the divine masculine, basically. Yeah, irrevocable change, speedy changements, and improvements here when it comes out with the Sith. So, which is card number 10, which did come out with the Sith here, interestingly enough. So, let's see. It says this can include projects that you nurse to manifestation. A card with the stork following it signifies a change to the left hand. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Stork with the card following it shows the nature of things. In terms of timing, stork indicates a seasonal, a periodic return, such as an annual festival. The Dutch hail and the seasonal return of the bird with the shout, treasure seeker and blessing bringer. So honestly, it's just good news. All right, it's blessings. It's being tapped into loving divine energy here, and because of it, you guys are definitely being protected. Now, where do you guys' energies align? We're going to kind of power through this because I want to get to the tarot cards. Where our energies align here? Ascension trap. You both know that there's a lot of false states of seeing what is true in this situation here, but you have the wisdom to really transcend these limiting belief systems, and really go with this shift here. You guys are both old souls. You guys are both wise hearts. You're both very intuitive, very gifted, psychic, telepathic communication, things of that sort. Okay, you're both on this voyage, rite of passage to discovery and self-mastery, and you are both on different levels of awakening the conscious mind. But a lot of you both being aware of new gifts and knowledge on your guys' connection here. This had manifested with heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, and getting together here. With that clarified was the woman in the rose, which yet again is about opening the heart and welcoming love in. So it's like both of you guys are really open to this connection at this point of time. However, there is a snake that is creating blockages with the mountain here. The snake card says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. The other woman, aka the karmic, okay? So this bitch, the download that I've got on it, you guys always know I say this bitch to my friends, okay? So I didn't mean it like she's a bitch. She's just playing her role. She doesn't know better. The download is, she literally thinks that she's the divine feminine. And maybe she is to another person, but she's not your masculine's divine feminine here. So what she's done is she sees that there's a mental disconnect between the two of them at this point in time right now. And because there's a mental disconnect, she's trying to be more motherly. She's trying to raise this family here. She's trying to pretend that she's into yoga, carrying crystals in her bra, things of that sort here, like pretending that she's woke as fuck, but in all reality, she's the type to sit there and meditate, but during meditation, she's constantly overthinking. She's in her mind, not in her soul. And so she's just like this false person here trying to portray a divine feminine. So she's definitely researched the relationship for a lot of you guys. And that's what's creating the problem. It's creating confusion here for a lot of your guys' divine masculines at this point in time. Okay. Next, we have got twin flames here, yin yang, zen balance, union duality, coupling, complementing each other here, and clarifying that is the dog standing up. Now, a dog standing up is a good sign. This is about loyalty to the union. So the both of you guys, as I originally said, you're both very loyal to the union. Okay, how do I mean by you're both loyal to the union? You both know that you're meant to be together. You know that that's the reason that neither of you can stop thinking about each other. You know that's the reason why you guys both awaken in a certain way, and you're transcending things of that sort here. Now, with the dog card, it's like you both know that you're meant. I keep on repeating myself. You're meant to be together. Like, I don't know how to say it otherwise here. You're meant to be together. You're meant to be with this divine counterpart here, okay? So, last but not least, we've got wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. So I saved the best for last on purpose. I did this to you guys on purpose here, clarifying it with the wedding ring. Okay, so this is going to end in union. You both know that it's meant to happen. Whether it happens this year, for a lot of you guys, it will, because of all of the Saturn, Plutonic, karmic energies occurring here, and all the tower moments that are occurring. It's going to push you guys together, okay? So just understand, and that's why I feel it's like no matter what, you guys are just being pushed together here. It's so weird to pick up on the energy like that. But let's go ahead and get into it and see what this has to say. What card do I want to use? Let's use these ones. Yeah. All right, slow but surely. Okay, Knight of Pentacles instantly here. Now the reason why it's so slow though is because I feel like the Divine Masculine, and we're going over the Divine Masculine's energy right now. The Divine Masculine, thank you so much for the $4.99. I really appreciate it. I can't see the name. I'm so blind right now. I apologize. The Magician card in the reverse. The Divine Masculine is very much so being manipulated from. You see as if we hold it like this here, who's standing in the way of this person making an offer? The Magician in reverse here. So there could be black magic blocking. I just heard sickness. They could be trying to make your Divine Masculine sick, okay, like a karmic or anybody trying to get in the way so that they become codependent on them. Yep, so they make them vulnerable. Exactly what I said. 7 of Wands in the reverse with the Magician in the reverse. So they make this person vulnerable here. So your Divine Masculine could be feeling sick. They could be feeling, depressed, anxious, overwhelmed, stressed. Those are also all signs that their soul is not in alignment, okay? 6 of Swords, it could be feeling stuck. 6 of Swords in the reverse here. Stuck in a karmic situation that they don't want to be in. Stuck in a very empty situation. The Emperor in reverse here. Yet again, control, manipulation. Being in a really false mindset here for a lot of the masculines. Again, it's that burning house thing that just kind of came to mind, okay? So really send them extra love during this time right now, because that's a difficult energy. Knight of Cups, they know what they want. It's like they feel like they just can't have it though. They're just settling. They're like, screw it. This is my path. This is what it was meant to be. I'm just going to make it work with the karmic. Is kind of what I'm picking up on. And the universe is like, okay, we're going to make sure that that falls apart. We're going to bring in divine intervention here because you're meant to follow your heart space. That cycle's already been closed. That cycle's already done. You already learned all your karmic lessons here. Basically, everything that you're accruing from this point forward is just more karma. And it's basically being brought on. So either Divine Masculine is being made sick at this point, or it's the karmic partner who's acting really sick or making themselves sick, okay? Yeah, King of Wands in the reverse here. But because of the fact that they know that they're losing the Divine Masculine here, and the Divine Masculine is feeling like they missed an opportunity is what I'm getting with the 5 of Cups here and the 5 of Pentacles. 5 and 5 is 10 the Divine Masculines. For those of you watching here, you just need to close out a cycle in your life, okay? This lack or limited self-sabotaging mindset, that's the cycle that you need to transcend. That is your only obstacle. Everything else is an illusion. Everything else you're giving your power away to, okay? Right now, there's a lot of conflict and chaos in your life, and you're feeling very defensive. You might feel like you need to defend yourself to your divine feminine, but I think that's just your own egoic mind kind of telling you, like, that you need to be defensive in this situation, when in all reality, if your divine feminine is truly ready for union, she's definitely transcended all of these blockages already and can absolutely help you in this situation. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands in the reverse, but you're not taking action forward. Instead, you're continuing in the selfish energy of staying in a relationship, yes, with somebody who is bringing forth this 7 of Swords energy. You are in a relationship with somebody that is very self-indulging, and you cannot trust this person. For those of you in a relationship, for others of you, this can manifest as your mother, your father, your family, your friends. It does not have to be, okay? A lot of you guys also, what I'm getting here is you guys have been drinking a lot. That could be making you sick, okay? Please check your liver. I would suggest a detox for some of you guys. Go to the doctor here and really stabilize your habits. This Page of Swords, though, in the reverse. Google the damn card. Page of Swords in the reverse. The first definition you're going to get is a false person. So a lot of you guys, divine masculine as well, have been realizing that you're in a relationship with the false person, Seven of Swords, that you chose the wrong person. And that's why this regret is manifesting here, because you really thought that you did the right thing, but you did not. And now you feel stuck in a situation here. Eight of Swords, as I said, you feel stuck in a situation here. You feel imprisoned. The only imprisonment, though, is your own mind, okay? You can create what you want, and you'll have so much liberation and freedom here when you free yourself from this relationship, from whatever is holding you back. You have all the clarity that you need at this point in time. The truth has come to light. The truth has been shown here in this relationship, and it stresses you out. It stresses you out. It's like, I wouldn't. The thing is divine masculines, what I'm getting from this energy is you need to forgive. You need to forgive yourself for everything that you've done. Because I'm getting this energy of like, I would never take back the divine feminine if they did what I did to them. And the divine feminine is is the exact opposite of you, but exactly like you. So I just don't feel like that's true. I feel like that's you overthinking here. Now, because of all this energy, you are not on the right path. Star card in the reverse. The path that you guys are on, divine masculine, is not being supported. It is not the destined path here. And it's going to require a lot of healing to really transcend this energy with the star card in the reverse. As I said, divine masculine, I'm really feeling that you're avoiding every single tower moment. You can't do that. You're going to ruin your whole life. You're going to ruin your life if you have children, things of that sort. It's really going to absolutely destroy every single thing that you love. And if you're that stubborn, the universe would come in. And, yeah, it is scary, but think about it. Like, even for me, I was in such a toxic situation. The universe took away everything from me. I had $5 to my name, and I was going through a divorce. Everything. I lost everything. Why? Because I was so stubborn and my contract with that person had ended already. And not only that, I was going through a Saturn return, an awakening, everything all at the same time. I had no idea what the hell a twin flame was. I had no idea what any of this was. And so if I can do it with 3 children by my damn self, anybody else can do it. I promise you. Is it easy? No. It's not. It's not easy. It's not easy losing everything that you love. It's not easy having family calling you crazy all the time. It's not easy having your family disagree with your divorce. I mean, my grandma, for example, she was so against my divorce. She didn't understand it. And I lost basically the person that raised me for a long time. It is difficult. I understand it. But I can tell you right now, I had a conversation with my grandma 3 nights ago here, and we are still very, very close. What they don't support in the immediate current reality, they're going to support later because they see the transformation within you. And if they don't, then they never really cared about your well-being and instead put their own first, and they benefited from your lack of boundaries. Okay? So it's time to take back your power. It's time to be honest with yourself. And the more and more that you're not honest with yourself, divine masculine, the more tower moments that are coming into your life. Okay? We're going to take another deck here, and I want to clarify this tower card. Instantly, it's being clarified by the 5 cups. That's depression, that's the martyr, that's the self-pity, that's the person where it's like, I just want to make sure that everybody else is happy. You're in a people-pleasing mode, but are you pleasing yourself? Do you truly feel happy? Do you truly feel liberated? Because I don't think that you are. I think that you know that your heart is with somebody else, divine masculine. And it's time for you to really, consider your options here and stop daydreaming. It's like divine masculine, you're daydreaming about this person nonstop. But you're daydreaming like what your life would be like with that person, but you're still stuck in another situation. Well, you're not stuck. I want to take back that wording. I apologize for that. I don't like that word here. You're not stuck, but you're still keeping yourself in a situation that is no longer serving you. Tell me about the Tower card for the Divine Masculine. Tell me about the Tower card for the Divine Masculine. House on fire. They literally just said house on fire. Check it out too. The house is on fire. The tower is on fire. This is that person where it's like, it's okay. I'm just going to stay here. And they're like, dude, you're going to die. Like, is the divine masculine really going to die? No, but it's definitely going to kill everything that they love, everything that they've held on to. And that's essentially what it is. It's going to burn up all of their money here. Ace of Pentacles, unless they choose to have a stable new beginning. What all these tower moments are bringing in is a stable new beginning, because you're not happy where you're at. Five of Swords, there's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of arguing here. There's a lack of finances at this point in time. You're not feeling an emotional connection with the Six of Wands in the reverse. You're not feeling emotionally connected to the counterpart, the karmic feminine. Okay, Seven of Cups here, and you're constantly daydreaming. It manifested through this. Yeah, again, you're constantly daydreaming about being elsewhere. And I don't really think, my opinion doesn't matter, but I really don't think that that's fair to your karmic partner either. Queen of Swords in the reverse. It's kind of like cold in you. It's hardened you a little bit at this point in time. King of Swords in the reverse here. And it's just you constantly, it's like your egoic mind lying to you and keeping you stuck here. King of Cups in reverse. And you're constantly having to hold back these emotions and suppress these emotions. I'm going to start crying. Holy fuck. It's just not serving you. It's like no matter what, you're in denial right now, divine masculines. And I don't know why it hurts me so bad. I don't know why people would sabotage themselves that way. I really don't. And I don't know why anybody would stay in a situation like that. It's not healthy. It's kind of like triggering my old relationship where I was staying because I had kids with this person. I had 3 children. And I was staying because of finances here. You know, like technically a lot of the time I was a stay-at-home mom. And so it's like, how was I going to survive here? And so when my relationship ended, I literally had $5 to my name and I survived. Okay. You don't want to hurt them again. I get that. You know, and that's actually a really true statement. But listen, you can't please other people. It's not about people pleasing. It's about taking care of you first. And, you know, like I said, it's going to continue bringing these tower moments in until you learn to follow your heart. Because the person that you're dealing with here currently is very much so in the Seven of Swords energy. They will backstab you. They will make sure that they take everything from you. And they will be your destruction. Okay, so, goodness, divine masculine. You do want a new beginning, though, with the divine feminine. Let's go ahead and see. We're going to clean up these cards because that was some really heavy freaking energy. You guys are definitely going through a difficult energy right now, divine masculine. Tell me about this new beginning that the divine masculine wants with the divine feminine. King of Pentacles showing up and the Three of Swords in the reverse. They don't want the separation. They want to heal the situation here. They want to come in. They want to offer something solid. All right. So for it's like right now they're in hermit mode, which is a solitude card here. They're in hermit mode, trying to process, trying to understand, trying to figure out who they truly are here. I just heard you were right. So a lot of them feel like divine feminines, you were right. Like you tried to warn your masculine, like this person, you know, isn't trustworthy. This situation is going on. Protect yourself. And they just thought that you were crazy. They just thought that you were crazy here. Hermit card and the Eight of Cups, and they ignored absolutely everything here. But now they're looking back at it and they're like, holy fucking crap. That's what they were talking about. They were right. They just didn't want to tell me exactly who not to trust because they didn't want to sound dramatic. They didn't want to sound crazy. You know what I mean? But they knew exactly what was going on in my life when I was in denial of it. I didn't see it. I wasn't able to see it, and the divine feminine did see it, and they tried to warn me about it here. And so they're really looking back at this point in time right now and being like, they told me, they warned me, and I didn't listen to them because my ego, my pride, whatever took over here was in the way. Three of Swords in reverse, and now there's healing that has to go with that. Ooh, hello, what's up? Why are you so excited? Are you okay? You okay? Do my Stop, your hair or your nails are getting caught in my hair. Thank you. Ooh, what'd you do? What's so exciting? What's so exciting? Did I miss something? Woo, you're knocking stuff down. All right, go on. Out. Thank you. Dude, my dog's like running like, you know when those dogs run super fast or their ass is like touching the floor? That's what my dog just did while she ran over. And so, now she's like, no, settle down. Hey, settle down. You're going to knock things over. Come here. Come on. Settle down. Calm yourself. Calm. Sorry, guys. I got to pet her real quick. I apologize. She needs to calm down. Calm down. Good girl. All right. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Bottom of the deck here, Knight of Cups. It's just like it's continuing to tell you, you masculines, to follow your heart here. Queen of Swords, you know exactly what to cut out of your life here. And it's time to come out of this depressive energy and really take back control of your life. A lot of you guys are afraid to leave somebody out in the cold here. But you're not happy in that family environment, okay? And you will, a lot of you guys are afraid of losing finances as well. You're going to lose them anyway. Trust me, I'm living proof of it. I know my shit here. Everything's going to be taken from you anyway. So it's like walk away while you will still have something to walk with at this point in time because you're not happy anyways. Okay, how are they making their way to the Divine Feminine? High Priestess. They're not listening to their intuition, that's for sure. Here with the intuition in reverse. They're definitely going around the very indecisive. I just heard with the Five of Wands here. But they've never let go. It's cemented in this Divine Masculine. We do have the Fool card though. They do want the new beginning, but because of the manipulation, they're unable to see how they can turn things around. They're unable to see things from a higher perspective here. They are definitely stuck. Oh, karma. Damn. Whew. Divine Masculine, oh my gosh, no wonder I put this reading off. It's really heavy. Divine Masculine, you guys are feeling stuck right now. And what I mean by stuck is in karma. Like basically anything that you have done to your Divine Feminine is kind of keeping you stuck. You can't move forward. You can't manifest. And I am going to use the word stuck because that's exactly what they said. They literally said stuck here. You're being hung upside down for a reason, so you could look back on the past and see the mistakes that you have made, so you can learn from them and choose empowered decisions from this point forward. And understand how by trying to be controlling in this situation, by manipulating the situation here, it backfired on you. It was part of your soul contract to learn this. But it is almost over here, and a lot of you guys will go into a union afterwards here. You just have to start taking action, which right now you're not taking action because you're feeling caught up in the mind space right now. But there is an opportunity coming towards you, yet again, proving a new opportunity. There needs to be communication here. The thing is if you guys notice, there's no swords. The only swords card that really came out today was the Seven of Swords for you, Divine Masculine, which represents betrayal, backstabbing, a thief, energy vampire, things of that sort. Just very, very toxic, negative, void type of energy. And there's no swords here of actually communicating. There needs to be communication. It's all thought. It's all taking quick actions forward here. I do feel that because of the Knight of Wands in the reverse, I do feel like you guys have definitely evolved enough to not make decisions so quickly or rashly at this point in time now. It's like you're trying to be intuitive. You're trying to listen to your intuition, ancestors. You're trying to listen to your ancestors, but you're not. And it's suppressing your emotions, and you're feeling very hopeless at this point in time right now. It's just the same thing over and over again. So we're going to leave it there, you guys, okay? Masculines, you guys want union? Go for it. I speak on behalf of all the Divine Feminine, and I can tell you they want to be with you, okay? I know, I feel bad too. That's why I have to end it there, because I'm just like, holy crap, I'm going to start freaking crying. I can't imagine being in that position at all. I mean, I have been in that position, but to do it all again. So I understand why it's kind of manifesting in the Divine Feminine's energy here, of the empath energy really picking up on that. Like, no wonder Divine Feminines, if you're feeling very drained right now, I mean, look what your masculine is going through at this time to kind of get back to you, to get back into their soul alignment. I mean, send them love. Just send them love. And Divine Masculine, just know that you are love. Okay? You are loved, and you are supported here, and you are worthy of this divine connection. You've always been worthy. It's interesting because the Two of Cups was there, and the Tower card kind of just manifested through that too. there is going to be union. They do want you to know there is going to be union if you reach out. Okay, you have to. You have all the clarity that you need. There needs to be some sort of communication that happens, and then we've got the death card here. It has to end a third party situation first, and then you have to take action to heal this situation here. Get yourself away from these condescending, horrible people here, and then you can go into union with your divine feminine. Okay, so I do see unions happening this year, probably more so like around April, though. If it does happen for you guys, it's just not going to be happening right this month. Not for those that are connecting with this right now. Masculines, you got to rebuild your finances. Okay, I just got that message in. Divine feminine energies, please. Divine feminine energies, please. Divine feminine energies. Where are the divine feminines at, and what do they need to know? Divine feminine energies. Divine feminine, you guys are definitely exuding a lot of strength right now. You are in connection with your soul purpose, your higher self, your divine life blueprint. Two of Cups instantly. Yeah, what did I say? Divine feminine, you guys are looking good. Okay. This is going to be fucked up, and I know a lot of you guys don't want to hear this. But it's just something that just came in. So, divine feminine. A lot of the masculines that are in karmic relationships, okay, this isn't a karmic parent or anything like that, they did not choose you because they thought that the karmic was a more stable, like they would have this lifestyle with the karmic here. That's another reason that everything's falling apart. Now, this lifestyle that they thought they were going to have, you're living on your own. It's like they were so stuck in this situation because they were thinking money, 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 lifestyle, pride, ego, we look good together here. And divine feminine, you're like, bitch, I could buy off your karmic if you want me to. Like, I don't think you understand the stability that I've tapped into at this point. And so because you're so in alignment, you're receiving a lot of rewards at this point in time. You are coming up, you're doing your soul's work, and you're doing things for the highest good of all. And so you are coming up as the 10 of Pentacles instantly here. I mean, it's incredible energy. And you guys have gone through this whole rebirth process here where, I mean, it's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm sorry, I just keep staring at it. All I can say is incredible. Like, it's a really beautiful energy. I mean, I know I personally even, I have $5 to my name. If you guys, I'm just going to say this as humbly as possible here. I work very hard, but I make very, 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 very good money. So it's definitely, a collective energy here. 5 of Swords in the reverse, exactly. You're no longer dealing, you're so focused on your path here. You don't deal, like, I feel like a lot of you guys, thank you, telepathy. So a lot of you guys have dealt with karmic telepathy at this point in time, where it's like the karmics are attacking you telepathically. People have been gossiping about you and stuff like that, and you put it all to an end. You put it all to an end by stepping into your power, divine feminine. Wow. Sorry, I'm just like a deep breath, more so in like a huge transmuting that energy. It's like the universe called, they're like, it's done. It's done here. Like, we are not going to stand for that any longer. Okay? King of Swords, it's done. You're standing in your power, you're standing in your truth. You stopped waiting and you started creating. Damn. You stopped waiting and you started creating here. Absolutely beautiful. Divine feminine energy, please. You know the truth, divine feminine, is what I'm getting here, okay? Divine feminine energies. Yeah, you know the truth. You've made all the right judgment calls along the way. It's like you were guided to do this. And, I just want to remind you, divine feminines, that it is part of the karmic's role to do the stuff. So don't even hate her or him, if the karmic is a masculine energy, of course. And, because energy is not gender specific. So... but what I'm seeing here is you guys have already gone through this Phoenix Rising energy. You guys have already completely tapped into your power here, and you're doing really well. Yeah, a lot of you guys are doing very freaking well. Holy crap. And you're tapping, didn't I say during the oracle pull for my divine feminine here is about tapping into that divine masculine energy and learning to take action here. It's like, what are you doing with your finances? How are you investing your finances here? Don't be frivolous with your finances, divine feminine. I feel like this is kind of a little bit of a test here. Okay, it's been a few months of stability at this point in time, right? Or you're just stepping into it right now. How are you going to do? Are you going to spend frivolously, or are you going to invest that? What are you going to do with your finances? Are you going to do and help the collective? I don't do this for validation or anything like that from anybody else. I'm just saying this. I personally give to a lot of different charitable organizations here on a monthly basis. It's just on auto. It just comes out of my bank account here. So, you know, like, how do you give back? All those donations that I made last month on YouTube, I gave away that money to those in need. Now, I didn't even have that money. I don't know if you guys understand how the YouTube works. I don't get paid that month at the end of the month or anything. I actually get paid a whole 30 days later. So I haven't even received that money yet. I'm like the donation money, and I donated out of my own pocket first. Just according to all the donations that came in. So I really do appreciate, and I see all of you guys who donate to my PayPal and everything as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very much so appreciated. My birthday's coming up, and I would love to kind of set something up here where you guys can donate, you know, to Australia to kind of help save the koalas and the kangaroos and all that stuff here. So we'll see. I have to figure something out, but if you guys could, I would appreciate that, okay? And maybe if you do that, we'll do like a shout out video for each and every one who had donated for my birthday to something better. Anyways, moving forward, I'm sorry. Interesting. Ace of Wands in the reverse. I received so many calls lately. I just have a lot of people calling me. The Tower card in the reverse and the Ten of Cups. So, Divine Feminine, you guys have gotten the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups at this point in time. You're pretty satisfied in your life right now. And it took you a long time to get here. It doesn't mean that you're not hung up on your masculine. It just means that like you've definitely transcended a lot of these obstacles that were originally placed in your way either by your karmic, by your own self-limiting beliefs, or by whatever you're projecting into your reality. What is this Ace of Wands in the reverse? What is this Ace of Wands in the reverse? It's the Hang Up. Tell me about the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's the hang up on... Some of you guys felt very rejected by this masculine energy, okay? You know that they want to come in. You know that they wanted to make an offer, but they didn't. And some of you guys are still very hung up on that. But it's like you started somewhere else here. Tell me about this. Yeah, you started somewhere else, Ten of Pentacles here. It's like you were guided to this. Divine Feminine, you got the Ten of Pentacles, not once, but twice. You're doing really well for yourself. I mean, you look good. You look absolutely incredible. But regardless of the snake energy here, it's kind of like not only have you uplifted you, but you've been sending uplifting energy to the snake energy around your masculine as well. Okay, let's see. Tell me about this Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you've definitely, it's just confirming what I said, how you've like released all of these obstacles, basically. You got them all out of your way and transcended that. I mean, I just keep getting the same thing for you guys here. And for those of you Divine Feminine that haven't, just know this is what's coming this year, is really transcending these old limiting belief systems. Six of Wands, and having a lot of success and victory, validating your own self. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and you know, kind of forgiving this energy of feeling like you missed an opportunity with the masculine. Knight of Wands. Starting to see things from a new perspective here and feeling very confident about it, tempering out these energies and just putting all of your energy by following your intuition and tapping into that King of Pentacles. That King of Pentacles, that was zaddy, okay? You guys are acting as zaddy right now. Two of Cups that was here and the Wheel of Fortune. You guys are definitely manifesting your destiny here. Like, oh my gosh, do you guys not see all these incredible? You guys are going through huge shifts right now. It's absolutely, I'm very proud of you. I don't know if you hear that enough, Divine Feminine, but man, I'm proud of you through all the damn black magic, through all the bullshit, through all the third-party situations, through everything that you've fucking gone through. You guys have done it. Like, I'm gonna cry for you guys, just happy tears. You've really freaking done it. And I don't know if you guys feel this way or not here. And what's interesting is I'm seeing this dream that I personally had. They're showing me this vision, so maybe this is just, I'll explain the dream, I'll explain what the dream meant, and see how that relates to you guys. But I had this dream here that I was floating in space. Okay, well, I was actually in a bounce house, which is really cool. But I was in space here. And when you are dreaming that you're just kind of in space, when you're dreaming of space like that, it actually shows union with your higher self. It shows that you are observing the matrix, but you're not indulging in it. So it's like right now, Divine Feminine, what I've got for you is like, you're just so focused on your divine blueprint here and manifesting what's best for you and manifesting your own happiness here, that you're not getting caught up. Some of you guys could feel a little bit in limbo right now. Like you just don't fit in anymore. Divine Feminine, you're not meant to fit in. You're meant to stand out. And your transparency is going to be your best friend this year, okay? You're going to see a lot of fake people crashing. And you're going to start seeing a lot of real, raw authenticity surfacing, okay? So tell me, what are the Divine Feminine manifesting here? Woo! Divine Feminine, you guys are literally visualizing union. 1111 card here, Four of Wands. But a lot of you guys are anxious about this. Some of you guys are moving forward, dating others, and going into solid relationships with other people. And a lot of you, some of you guys are feeling a little bit of guilt for this. So with this Nine of Swords here, you're feeling guilty for leaving the masculine behind, knowing what they're going through, knowing that you can pick up on their energy and stuff like that. And it's like you do feel the guilt. But at the same time, Divine Feminine, I feel like it's the masculine and projecting that externally, okay? So just be aware of that. Yeah, Six of Cups in the reverse here. That actually, you're being guided to do this. So Divine Feminine, if you are being guided to move in with a new partner, if you're being guided to get married or move on with your life, do it. What is meant to be will always be, and you can never ruin your destiny. And you can't wait around for situations. I mean, if you are being guided to do some things like this, okay, for example here, let's just say your divine masculine, if they are going to be ending their karmic relationship this year, for example here, it might take them another 2 or 3 years. And maybe if you're guided to this other relationship, maybe you are needing to learn something. Maybe this partner that you're with is going to help your soul evolve. And you see, the thing is we all get caught in these ascension traps of what is next. And you're trying to foresee, you're trying to look way too far in the future. And by looking into the future, you're diminishing your co-creation powers by being here now. And so oftentimes, you're like, oh, but what if this happens? Well, if that does happen, then you can make the decision at that time. Trying to make the decision right now is just not serving you. So be aware of that, okay? Don't try to make such futuristic decisions that it's getting you caught up in this ascension trap. It's putting you off of balance, okay? That's not for everyone, but that is for some of you guys. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It is a waste of time. Know that. No matter what you do, as long as you stay devoted and you work from your heart space, you are going to have a lot of success and a lot of victory here. You are definitely aligned with destiny. You have the Sun, you have the Star card, and you have the Six of Wands here. That's as good as it gets. trust the process. Really fully surrender that control and integrate this balance, the yin and the yang, understanding what to take action towards, and continue following your intuition, divine feminine, because it has not failed you. Holy crap, I want to show you guys this real quick. I just got distracted because it's so big. Look how tall. Oh my gosh, it's so tall and beautiful, so connected. I love that. Really just kind of confirming what I did, because it's like growing as I say that. It's like really confirming how freaking connected you guys are right now. This is beautiful energy, divine feminine. Trust yourselves. Trust yourselves to manifest. Trust yourself to move on and go ahead. If this person is a coward and they're not reaching out, that is their own karmic lesson, and that is not for you to do anything about. You can't force anybody here. The only thing that you can do is continue sending love towards your counterpart here, okay? And understand that you are on the right path and you are being rewarded for that. You've gone through so much. It's like you're receiving positive karma at this time. Okay, you've gone through all the worst of the worst, and from this point forward, it's like you can't be touched in a negative way. Anything that maybe other people try to send to you, it automatically goes to like your divine masculine, because the roles have turned here. You know what divine masculine once was in their power here, and they had everything that they wanted, and now it's the divine feminine's turn. Okay, so because of their own petty behavior or their own sly trickery behavior, and so they're very caught back and forth of, I want to be with my divine feminine and I don't want to be with my divine feminine, and that's their own limitation to really transcend here. Okay, so closing this out, let's go ahead and let's get a few cards and see mind space. That's how we'll close it out today. I'll close it out with one oracle card, okay? So we're going to use my Twinflame Divulgence deck for this. We're going to get in their headspace a little bit, see what the masculine has to say. Alright. Well, that was quick. Ooh, divine masculine. So you guys are going through a legal separation. A lot of you quietly. I just heard quietly. Separation, divorce, child custody, and work contracts. So, yet again, there's a lot of legalities going on in the divine masculine's life. As I said, they're going to be losing battles in court. They're going to be losing homes. They're going to be losing monies. Nice. They're going to be losing a lot here, but it is part of their contract. And what they don't realize is that by releasing all of the stuff that no longer serves, it creates space for everything abundant. Okay? Next, ashamed of my actions and reactions. Yeah, I told you, they have regret. They're very embarrassed at this point in time right now. They realize the truth now. The truth has been shown. It's been illuminated. Okay? Indecision, though. A lot of them don't know what they want. Let's go ahead and see. A lot of them were unawakened. Okay, but at this point in time now, they do want to marry you. So yet again, really confirming the wedding ring card and the ring card that came out of the Norman deck. It's all ending the same way of them coming into union with you. So divine feminine, don't worry here. As I just said, I'm ready for the next step, union. So they are making their way to you, okay? They're very motivated. I'm ready to take action and do right for our connection. All right, so let's see what's going on in the divine feminine, please. Divine feminine, the real divine feminines, because I just felt a karmic energy watching. Real divine feminines here. All right, divine feminine. There's a lot of people talking about you right now. They've noticed that you're standing in your power here and they don't like it. Divine feminine, you guys are definitely very infatuated by your divine masculine, okay? You're very immersed in their energy at this point in time. And you're feeling very inspired, actually, okay? I feel like you want your divine masculine to know that their growth is inspiring you, and you're ready for things to evolve here, okay? You're feeling very inspired by the energies and the way that things are playing out. It's no longer like this blame game of like, you're wrong, I'm wrong, you're wrong, I'm wrong, and It's just not, yeah, you're very focused on what's important to you right now, which is your career, and damn, that's going to pay off, Divine Feminine. We saw that twice, okay? You guys are definitely doing very, very well. It's going to be a good year. But this is definitely an eternal connection, and you don't want to give up on your partner, on your Divine Masculine. So Divine Masculines, your Divine Feminine wants you to know that although they don't seem so indulged in the connection at this point in time, it's because they were guided to really focus on themselves, just like you've been guided to focus on yourself here. However, that doesn't mean that they gave up on you, okay? That doesn't mean that they want nothing to do with you. And I think all of these critical and analytical ways of looking at the situation between you is not the spiritual perspective. It's not the enlightened perspective. And it's kind of about changing your own perspective in this situation here, okay? Your Divine Feminine is definitely holding back emotions for you here because she knows that a lot of you guys are dealing with a karmic here. And she knows that your situation is toxic, and she's staying away to protect herself and at this point in time, okay? So, let's see. Combining energies here. Any message for the combined energies? Any message for the combined energies? Yep. Okay. Felt it. It was a false win. So you guys both know that it was a false win. You guys both know that you're telepathically communicating as well. Okay. I have not telepathically communicated with somebody for a very long time. So, it's weird. But I'm finding my true self again, liberation here, and growing together, absolutely beautiful. The bond is stronger than before. I would love you more than you will ever understand. So, the aligning energies, you guys both love each other. You both care. You're both evolving and growing, whether you're on completely divergent paths or not here. And you guys are both finding and coming into alignment with your true selves. And it's manifesting differently for each and every individual, but it is manifesting. Okay, so very beautiful energy there. Let's go ahead and close this out with some oracle cards. I love this deck. Let's see what we've got. We've got manifestation showing up. That's good. Divine Feminine, with that manifestation card, I got the same thing. Again, I need to tell you this. Please visualize your Divine Masculine breaking free. Like, visualize them breaking out of shackles and things of that sort, okay? Because there are energies that are definitely... They're not keeping them stuck, but they're keeping them in disillusionment, essentially. All right? Let's go ahead and see what we've got here for both the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. How would you like to close this out? We've got Gaian Awakening that's come up not once but twice for the combined energies here. So you guys are definitely awakening to higher levels of consciousness at this point in time. You're both preparing yourselves for union and an ascension process that is currently shifting into right now, okay? Preparing yourselves for the divine blueprint and for what's to come. What have I said this entire reading? Forgiveness. This is so vital and so important. Such a strong part of the connection here. Redemption, rebirth, and regeneration. Card number 16, which breaks down to a 7. The number 7 is about the divine path. Okay, so yeah, again here, forgiveness, forgiving each other, forgiving yourselves. Okay, some ho'oponopono. All right, little I forgive, I love myself, you know what I mean, like a little bit of that. Majestic eminence, beautiful priestess, divine feminine, and worth. You guys are definitely knowing your worth even after you felt exiled. This came out in the reverse though. Even after you felt very exiled here, the separation between the gorgeous, I'm sorry, this is just beautiful. Illusion of separation, disconnect. It's an illusion. Divine Feminine, I feel like you guys really know this. Divine Masculine, it is an illusion. You are always together. You're always good enough for each other, okay? Card number 14, which breaks down to a 5. There are going to be a lot of changes coming in. Very, very beautiful energy here. Crown Portal. A lot of you guys are going through crown activations at this point in time here. Okay, Divinity, and unity. Absolutely beautiful. Don't allow your egoic mind separate you from your higher self. See the illusion through your Maya self and your Samadhi self, okay? Become that center of the vortex. Think about a spiral here. They're showing me the spiral. And the spiral is all about understanding that you'll never truly escape your egoic mind, and you're always going to come back around to lessons that you've learned. However, every time you come back around to it, you have the opportunity to look at it from a higher perspective, to look at it from a different perspective. It's a very liberating energy. Check that out. Liberation, power, fulfillment, and self-attainment. Card number 26, which breaks down to an 8. 8 is all about abundance. All right, I love you guys. This looks really good. I know the masculine's energy is very heavy. However, you know they're doing it. Okay, feminine, they are doing it. Pray for them, care for them, unconditionally love them. Give them something the karmic energies will never be able to compare to. Okay, give them something that they will never be able to do. It doesn't matter how you mock that. You can't mock that. You can't mock your guys' connection. It can't be compared to. Bottom of the deck here, we have got releasing, purification, spiritual cleansing, and there's trust behind that, which I think is important. Top of the deck, we've got sanctuary, healing and comfort, faith and restoration. So having a lot of faith, having a lot of trust in the situation. You guys will go into union if you want to go into union. Visualize it. Heal yourselves. Continue on your paths. Continue listening to your intuition. Continue honoring your truth. It is working, okay? I love you guys. I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful week. Bye, guys.